It seems today that all you see is bouncing locomotives and stuff on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's the tales of the rails. You're lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and wail. It's the tales of the Northwestern Rails. One day, after the foreign coal had arrived on Sodor, it was all on trial. Several engines tested each of the coal from each of their own country. Some of them were sufficient, others not so much. But still, testing was commenced. Meanwhile, on the Arlesdale Railway, alternatives were being tested. Those would include briquettes and e-coals. Some of it was even taken to the Crovens Railway and the Coldy Fell Railway. Now on the Arlesdale Railway, they're going to try an alternative unlike anything they've ever done before.
It's about time, Reese.
All right there, Mike. So, what's today's agenda, Mr. Clark?
Just a moment, lads. Christian and I are actually planning an experiment for an alternative.
Indeed. Today we're going to be experimenting on animal dung as a fuel source. I've done some research, and apparently it's cheaper than most modern fuels, it's efficient, less environmental pollution, and it's a sustainable and renewable energy source. I see. Rather silly word, though. Dung. There were a few areas to pick up the animal dung. One area was from Farmer McColl's. Another from the animal park. Another from the hill farm on the Arlesdale Railway. And finally, the cow field near Arlesdale. The dung was loaded on the flatbed behind the wool train. Blister 1 was taking this train today.
By Jove, what an atrocious pong!
He departed from the lane and headed straight back to Arlesburg West.
Special delivery, lads!
Pierre! Blanky Nora! What a stench!
Ugh. That's a really bad odor, all right. And this dung is supposed to power up the steam engines here?
Well, to be frank, I did say this was an experimental trial, but hopefully the signs would point to yes. And the trial began. Jock was their guinea pig. The dung was shoveled into the firebox and ignited. It seemed to work well, but the steam engines felt rather sickly, having to deal with this atrocious alternative's scent. Ugh, my fire feels spoiled. My fire feels spoiled. At the end of the day, the miniature engines felt exhausted.
Sir, what's going on here? This dog is working wonder.
but it's driving the passengers' way.
You're the one to talk.
Hey!
I think it's time to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Sir, what exactly is this dung?
All right, I'm going to whisper it to Bert so he can blurt it out for you all to hear.
So Clark whispered what the dung was to Bert, and Bert's eyes widened in horror. We're burning animal poop!
This is why I waited until all the passengers left.
Well, I guess that answers our question.
Indeed. But what are we going to do with the smell? If this prolongs, no tourist or passenger would ever want to travel on the Arlesdale Railway.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Come the following day, Wilbur, the tractor, was going to pick up more dung from Farmer McColl's and take it back to Arlesburg, when a large green tank engine with spectacles parked right by him. It was Whiff, on rubbish collecting duty.
Well, howdy, partner. I don't think I've seen you around these parts.
Hello there, I'm Whiff. Sorry about the smell.
Indeed, Whiff wasn't the cleanest engine. Even his firebox had a pong as well. As a matter of fact, he's actually burning rubbish.
Rubbish just so happens to be an alternate for fuel.
Really now? I don't believe it.
You better believe it. Rubbish is an alternative fuel source for steam engines.
Well, those mini engines at Arlesdale happen to be burning dread animal dung, and it just smells rotten as the trash in your firebox. I wish there was a way to get rid of all the smell.
Tell you what, I think I have an idea that'll vacate the stench in their fireboxes.
And the waste dump manager tossed wadded up laundry lint. He explained what to do with it before Whiff had to leave. Later on, Wilbur returned to Arlesburg West with great news.
Wake up, fellas!
Wilbur, what are you playing at? We mustn't be lurking at doorways. It's rude.
Sorry for the rude awakening, but got some laundry lint for y'all to cover that rotten stench. And the best part? It's a great fire starter.
All the miniature engines listened with intent and decided to give the laundry lint a start. This time, Bert was their guinea pig.
How you feeling, Bert?
I'm feeling great, actually. That laundry lint had a quick blaze to my fire, and I could barely smell the dung. As a matter of fact, I smell lavender.
That's brilliant! You keep that laundry lint coming, Wilbur!
Stop the clock, it's now or never. Hold me close before it flips away. Stop the clock or it's lost forever. What we got is more than words can say. Stop the clock.
The laundry lint's working wonders, Wilbur. We definitely have to give a thank you card out to that waste dump manager. The news of the success of the animal dung and laundry lint has spread across the island.
Laundry lint? Start a fire? Sounds silly if I'm honest.
Actually, it could work. I remember the Sodor Rangers started their campfire with some laundry lint a couple of years ago.
Maybe you standard gauge engines could give the laundry lint a chance.
Maybe one day, Kristen. We'll see.
All right. And in case you don't, that's all right. A friend of mine actually reached out to me and stated that a new proposed coal mine could open. Well then, I guess my work here is done. It's been a true honor to be on your island and railway, Sir Topham.
Of course, and thank you for your help on the island. You're welcome to visit us anytime.
So Christian aborted D199 and returned back to the mainland. Anything that diesels do, steamies know that they can too. Diesel, steamies, engines who try to do things better. They both have a different role. We need coal. All of us have just one goal. Try to do things better.
Wait. Stoke here? It's over. Coal crisis arc is over. Go eat a sandwich. Go read a book. Stuff, it's over. Why are you still watching this damn video? It's over.